Yeah, last time I was out here, guys, it was perfect blue caddy, overcast conditions. Look at this. We getting hit again? I'll let him take it this time. It was perfect blue caddy, overcast conditions, just beautiful, had great bait, and caught one single fish all day long. It was pretty brutal, man. But I had fished from dawn till dusk. I've only been out here a couple of hours today and caught more fish than I did the other day, but I'll show that blue cat in the next clip so you guys can see just what kind of conditions we were dealing with on that, man. It was should have been perfect, and here we are. And that was pre-front, before a front came in. Some good cold weather. Should have been fish just stacked up everywhere, and it just didn't work out that way. But anyway, it's the way it goes sometimes. Here's a fish I caught on the previous trip. It was an all-day sit, like I said, from dawn till dusk. Conditions were perfect. I do not understand where these fish were. I went to 7 different spots during the day and managed one fish all day. I did have some bites, but it was like they were just nipping at the bait and not getting it in their mouth. We need something bigger than that. We're starting another drift here using some frozen bait that I had frozen. It's not the best, but we did pick up one big fish on it. Showing the biomass down there, big massive fish just in the deep water all along here. So we're just gonna drift along, see what we can do, guys. I don't have a whole long time to fish today, and I don't have a whole lot of bait, but we'll give it an honest go here. See what we can do. I love some cold water blue cats, man, and it is cold this morning for sure. Woo. Not a giant, but a decent fish. Nice fat little blue there on a headpiece. That is a crazy amount of bait and fish down there. That's what we call the biomass, guys. You see this hole that we're fixing to drift across right here? Look at that. It's 24 foot deep, and it's marking fish up to, let me look, 15 feet. It's barely marking the bottom. It's going between the bottom, not being able to tell it's so thick, but we're getting a bite already. There's a bunch of fish stacked up in here, man. Hopefully the right one's in here. The new microphone is kind of a work in progress. We're still trying to figure it out. For some reason, the audio got degraded here, but I'll just explain to you guys. There was a massive polar vortex, just like I said, and the week before, the water temperatures were around 55, 56 degrees when I was fishing. Well, this morning, they were 47, 48 degrees, depending on where you were on the lake. Well, that's a massive, it's a drastic shift in temperature, and it really affects the bait as well as the fish. Well, the bait will go to the deepest hole possible, and the fish also follow. So it's really like shooting fish in a barrel. Once you find them, they're all stacked up together, and that's what we call the biomass. It's all different kinds of fish, bait, game fish. It's all stacked up there together, and you can see it makes it pretty easy to find them. The bait I had, I freeze dried. Excuse me, I vacuum sealed some big bluegill that I had. It's not the best, man, but bait is tough to get this time of year. Even though the water was 48 degrees, which is pretty cold, there was a lot of fish activity this day. A lot of them really good takedowns. Got a hook and a couple of really good fish that managed to roll the hook out of their mouth or whatnot. That's just the way it goes, man. Sometimes they short hit the bait. Sometimes the bait will turn back into itself and prevent them from hooking up. So it's just part of it. But here's a couple of really good takedowns that I had during the day that were probably solid fish that I just managed to bumble. Lost that big one and then picked up this little tiny thing. He's gonna try to get in every line I got, but I'll get him up. Get him up, get him up, get him up. All right. Are you dang fish. You dang fishy. Little bitty guy. I'll tangle everything up I got. You gotta be kidding me. Last minute he got me. Jeez, man, these fish are short hitting today. Oh well. Better no fish at all. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. It's been a good one. Killer Bee out.